Hello, hello, hello. Well, we're in the car because I'm fixing to pick up the baby from school. And I was going to do this outside of my house, but I got so many people getting new roofs and it's very noisy. I think there's been 7 people so far in my little neighborhood who's gotten new roofs this spring, which is a lot. But I understand why, because we get them hurricanes and they wreak havoc on a roof. But that's what I want to talk to y'all about, is hurricanes. Now, I don't know what has, there's just been an uptake of hurricanes. Or so it seems to me. Now, like I say, I've lived here my whole life. When I was a child, I only remember one hurricane. That was Hurricane David. And it didn't do much. And that would have been from elementary school on up through high school. So, a nice 12-year period. Other than that, we didn't have no hurricanes. And then Hurricane Andrew came through. That was quite devastating for the South Florida. But then we had a long span again where we didn't have a whole bunch of hurricanes. But now it's like we have them all the time. And what I want y'all to do is be prepared. There's some things you cannot be prepared for. A tornado. Now, other than having one of them things where you can go down into it but we don't have basements in Florida, really. But know where the safest place in your home is for a tornado. And let your friends and neighbors, your family, all know where that place is. Because when the people come to look for you, they need to know where it is. The fire department don't know where your bathroom is. So you need to have people in your neighborhood or people that are going to see this is going on, that they know. So that's something that you need to do. And be as prepared as you can be for a hurricane. You can go to anywhere and get inexpensive solar lights. Now, I know you may think that sounds really silly, but you can use a solar light. You put that thing out in the yard, let it get all fed up, and then bring it in the house at night, and you got a few hours of some light. And believe me, if you don't have power for a few weeks, that's a good thing, having some light. Generators. If you can afford a generator, by all means, get yourself a generator. Have some flashlights. Candles aren't necessarily a particularly great thing to do because you can start a fire. Have something so you can use your gas grill. Have some foods that are, you're going to have to use up everything in the refrigerator or your freezer if you do lose power. But I don't know about y'all, but Florida Power and Light have been really jiggy with it. They have been really good about getting the power back on. A few years ago, we were without power for a few months at my house. And believe you me, I do not know how my great-grandmother did it. I really don't. We played merry-go-round with the generator is what we did. But everybody puts out lists of hurricane supplies and all these different things. But heed it. Pay attention to it. And be alert. Don't be an idiot. Good grief. Make sure your gas tank's topped off. If you live on the barrier islands or right on the water, you know what? If there's a storm coming, you leave. You don't just sit there and wait for somebody to come rescue you. You're putting other people's lives in jeopardy. So, hurricanes can be scary, but I don't think they're near as scary as a tornado or even an earthquake, to be quite honest. I've never lived through either, really. But I've definitely lived through the hurricanes and very eerie sounding things. but be as prepared as you can be. You've got plenty of time right now, and here we do have days, or weeks I should say, where it's tax-free. Your hurricane supplies are going to be tax-free. So if you can afford it, go ahead and get some supplies. And duct tape and a blue tarp. I don't care. You need a duct tape and a blue tarp all the time on hand anyway. They're just really useful. I hope everybody is going to be safe this hurricane season. I pray that our meteorologists can keep us posted. Y'all, please like, subscribe, and share, and be safe. Bye-bye.